happening? What's happening, Leahs? I'm hoping that you guys are going to get a better year because you Leahs have been going through some really horrible, shitty years. All right, Leahs, the month of May begins with the heart energy, then it switched to the air energy. You Leahs, it's kind of turbulent because you have, well, you have the 2 first weeks, whatever you're doing, Leahs do it in the 2 first weeks. But as you get to the third week, you get to a frequency of the Libran. Okay, then comes in the Libran season. There's a lot of jealousy. There's a whole lot of jealousy. So be aware. Okay, I'm seeing a whole lot of jealousy. Okay, so this young Leo man is very jealous. And you need to recognize that if you are jealous, people who are jealous, nothing really happens good. You have to do things that is not out of normal because they're not going to be recognizing something about you, Leo. Leo's between the ages of 25 and 45, 50, and they're going to be recognized that because of jealousy, you have created some sort of a disillusion and try to be someone else who you are not. And they are now after you, and they know now that the name that you're carrying, it's not yours. And they're going to be finding out how did you get the data and information of this person. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand. Leahs, you came into this lifetime to work on your karmas, but you Leahs like quick fix. You like quick things. You like to get things. You don't want to work hard for things. You like a quick fix. Let me see. And this is what ruins the life of Leahs. Okay, I do love you guys. Okay, another message fell out. No success with a situation with the travel documents, because they're now going to be gaining a whole lot of information about you Leos. If you Leos were thinking on traveling, it's not going to be working out because they're going to be there's something about travel documents, how you Leos get to a place, how you Leos got some travel documents, something about a car, a vehicle that you Leos have is going to be under some sort of an investigation. Okay, so Leos, you are seriously having some sort of a problems in this month with cars, travel documents, legal documents, that sort of a thing is going to be coming up. All right, let's see. The first week, you have no grounds to stand on because they're going to be finding out the truth of what was happening. So there's no grounds to stand on. In the second house, some sort of a legal issue surrounding money, and you have no grounds to stand on, Leo. Then I see they recognize what a Libran woman have done. They're now gaining a whole lot of knowledge over a Gemini and a Libran woman, what they have done. I see a regretful situation is now, it's as if you Leos are trying to resolve a regretful situation because you Leos, your lawyers see no win for you. Okay, so if you're in some sort of a legal issues, your lawyers see no win. I see that you Leos have to pay back a whole lot of money. Okay, I see they're recognizing a whole lot of secrecy surrounding your business, your everyday duties, and some sort of a secrecy surrounding banks and bank account. A lot of you Leo women, married women, are going to be finding out secrecy surrounding your partners. Then I see judgment call. A huge judgment call is going to be coming down. And Leo married women, a huge judgment call is going to be coming down. They found out your secrets. I see new love could be coming in, offer of love. I see a lot of you were not aware of what was going on. And I see no movement, no moving forward with someone that you were hoping to move forward with, Leo. You were hoping to travel to go to see an Aquarian. It's not going to be happening. They recognize that an Aquarian is also a scammer. Some sort of a situation moving forward with work. It is not the right time. I see you're emotionally regretting a situation and walking away from this situation. Okay. I don't know. The month of May is showing up a lot of stuff. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of emotional situation at home. Some of you could be walking away. I see judgment call because they recognize the secrecy of you Leo women, some sort of a secrecy surrounding you Leo women and your marriage. They now recognize some sort of a secrecy of a Virgo woman. So if you Leos are married to a Virgo woman or is connected to a Virgo woman, you're going to be finding some sort of a secrecy. There is issues. You Leos are dealing with issues with your wife. If your wife is a Gemini, they recognize that your wife travel documents or a car that your wife have is in someone else's name, and your wife could have is now exposed because they recognize that your wife travel documents and your travel documents, you both are not who you said you are. Okay, don't know what's that coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So that is the message that is coming out now. They're looking at your wife and the secrecy around you Leos and your wife. A judgment call is going to be coming down on your wife, Leos, because they recognize that your wife travel documents or a car that your wife was driving was not yours. The papers and the paperwork and the documents was not yours. Now, I see love is coming in. I see that your wife could have had some sort of a secret affair. If your wife is a Gemini, could have had some sort of a secret affair with a Virgo from another place or another city. They're now recognizing. I see that you Leos have to pay back a lot of money. The Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you're not receiving. You Leos are to pay back a whole lot of money. There's going to be legal issues. And some of you Leos are dragged in a legal issue because of your wife. Okay, they're gaining a whole lot of information about your wife. If your wife is a Libran or a Gemini, they recognize that a Libran woman could have help a Gemini to gain some sort of a documentation and information. The secret of a Gemini woman is now out. Judgment call. They're going to cancel this Gemini woman travel documents because they recognize this woman is not who they say they are. They now gain a lot of information and recognize that you Leos tried to blindfold or create some sort of an illusion around a situation. People are now gaining knowledge and information. A whole lot of legal issues surrounding money is going to be coming up for you Leos because they're going to be recognizing that you Leos and your wife or you Leos could have applied and get money and this money was not yours. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't shoot the bird. Emotional situation. A lot of you are going to be someone was trying to give you some sort of a free pass of someone else's work issues or data, and they're going to be recognizing this. Okay, no new start. Problems is going to be coming up. No new start because a lot of people are going to be it's not a month for creating any new start. They're going to be recognizing judgment call on a Gemini, a Leo, and a Cancer. Judgment call, because now they're gaining a whole lot of knowledge and a whole lot of information, and people are gaining a whole lot of information. Is now recognizing the play and what was transpiring. Okay, now moving forward, a lot of you Leos, some sort of a work paper documentation that you Leos was open for to get, it's not going to be happening. I see an emotional situation because they're now recognizing that the papers was either forged or copy. I see problems for you Leos and your lawyers because they recognize that you Leos and your lawyers forge or come corruptcy with paperwork. Okay, corruptcy with paperwork. There's some sort of a secret affair that you Leos are going to find out, that if you're in a relationship with a Gemini, this Gemini had some sort of a secret affair. And that's how this person got these travel documents and these legal documents. It's because a Virgo person was the one who gave this Gemini person these documentation. And this documentation is for a Capricorn person. It is in the 10th house because you, Leo, and a Gemini blindfolded a situation and was using some documentation of a Capricorn, and they're going to be recognizing you Leos are fraud, you and your wife, and they're going to be gaining a lot of information. For the rest of you Leos, I see legal issue. You have to pay back a whole lot of money. I see if you have a child that is a Gemini, this child could be having some sort of a legal problem. Judgment calls surrounding, it could be an accident, judgment calls surrounding a vehicle. It could be accident. It could be um, um, insurance, driver without insurance, that sort of a thing. They're going to be recognizing this. Right. So they recognize a huge theft, and you Leos have no foot to stand on. Now, this huge theft is a situation concerning you, Leo, and the Aries. It is in the first house. And they're going to be recognizing that you Leos could have collaborated with the Aries, and you both have no foot to stand on, okay? A Libran man is now very worried because a Libran man recognizes how much money they have to be repaying back. And this Libran man recognized and have some sort of an understanding of what had really gone on. And this Libran man is now in a whole lot of trouble in returning a whole lot of money to a bank or a financial institution. They recognize that a Gemini woman is a fraud. Whether it's a lawyer or a litigation person, that this person is a fraud. This Gemini woman is in the reverse. It could be a lawyer who falsified or corrupt some sort of a legal document, and they're not recognizing. They recognize that a Cancer have took letters and data and information that was not theirs. They recognize that an email that a Cancer said was theirs, they recognize is not their email. They recognize that this Cancer has been accessing this email and taking information from this email, and they caught this person, okay? I see you Leos have to apologize and return a whole lot of money. I don't know what this is all about because it's in your house. So we're going to take a good look. They're recognizing the secrecy of you Leos and a Virgo, and how you Leos and a Virgo had gained a lot of money. They're now gaining an understanding of you Leo women, whether you're married or you Leo men and your wife that is a Libran or a Gemini, that your life is based around fraud, dishonesty. It's as if some of you Leo men and your wife is now in a whole lot of trouble. The judgment call is coming down. I see a lot of anger. I see a whole lot of anger. I see a Scorpion is very angry at you Leos and what you Leos have done. I see a whole lot of anger that is coming in. They're now recognizing that a Sagittarian and you Leos could have had some sort of an affair, because the energy of the Ace of Cups is about love and money for you Leos. Okay, and the Sagittarian is now recognizing it's as if you Leos had connected with a Sagittarian only for money. And the Sagittarian is recognizing, but I did care about this person, but this person was only cared about money. And this is going to be coming out. The Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, I see communication, and you Leos are trying to stay faithful to this Gemini, but listen, you can stay faithful to someone, but you and this person is a criminal. Okay, so the situation that is going on, you are staying faithful, and it's as if you want to go back and apologize to a Capricorn person. This person doesn't want you a meter within them. Okay, so let it go, because they know your lies that you have told. Some sort of a message about traveling is going to be coming in. That some sort of a travel that you had hoped to go on. Let's say that you Leo was going to travel or have some sort of a travel plans or vacation. This is not going to be going forward. Then I see a tower moment. And it has to do with work. 88. The frequency of 88 is here, but it's not in a positive way, because one is, even if an 8 is reversed, the frequency is a little bit off. So some of you Leos will have some sort of a luck. Some of you Leos won't, okay? And I see a lot of you Leo men are walking away from a situation, emotionally walking away from a situation because you recognize you cannot salvage this situation. Okay, a lot of you Leo men are letting go of a situation because you recognize you Leo men wanted some sort of a new contractual agreement. You recognize that this is not going to be happening because whatever papers that you had sent in to apply for something is not above water, and they're now recognizing. I see dishonesty and jealousy. I see sadness, dishonesty and jealousy. I see a whole lot of sadness. So a lot of you Leos who were connected to an Aquarian, you're going to be recognizing that this Aquarian wasn't speaking the truth. A lot of you Leos who were in love with an Aquarian, you're going to be recognizing that this Aquarian wasn't speaking the truth. I see a lot of sadness because you Leos had hope that a Sagittarian would have helped you to give you some sort of a new start. And now you recognize that it is falling apart. Okay. A lot of emotional roller coaster, a lot of emotional situation. A lot of you Leos are going to be walking away from things and recognize it doesn't worth it. Okay. So when we break down the house, Aries have no foot to stand on. They recognize that a Aries have created a theft. In the house of money, I see some sort of a legal issue, and I see worries for a lot of you Leos concerning a whole lot of money. And I see a Libran man is now very worried and now recognizing that something that this person have done for you Leos in the past is now coming out. A Libran man is now recognizing that a Gemini woman is a fraud. Whoever this Gemini woman is and whatever that was going on, they recognize she's a cat, she's a fraud. They recognize how much mail and copy of mail a Cancer person ever took from an email, and they're shutting it down and recognize that that person is not who they say they are. Let's look at your house, Leos, because you have an apology and returning money. So, yes. Oh, yes. So some of you Leo is going to be getting some sort, have to apologize for a situation and return a whole lot of money to either your boss or to some sort of a government institution. Okay, because we have the sword news. I see an excuses that you Leos, some sort of excuses that you Leos have to create. Now, there is a situation surrounding some of you Leos and an Aquarian. Okay, and it's as if this person, whoever this person is, could be a businessman, but it's as if you Leos had borrowed some money from this person, and I see there is some sort of you Leos are apologizing for what? Because it's as if you Leos are trying to communicate with this person. Okay, a whole lot of people are going to be recognizing that things was just based on love and money. Okay, so in your ninth house, a lot of you Leos could be meeting someone from another place or another city. No, a lot of sadness, a whole lot of sadness. Because a lot of people are recognizing, it's as if a whole lot of you Leos, it's like people are recognizing that some of you Leos had only connected with them for materialistic gain or vice versa. Okay. A corporation is, yes. Wow. Okay. So, you Leos had lied and created a whole lot of disillusion around a Capricorn person. And a corporation is staying faithful to this Capricorn person because they recognize the truth of a situation. So you Leos had lied, mastermind, created a whole lot of disillusion, didn't speak the truth, and they now recognize this corporation, this government institution is staying faithful to a Capricorn person because they recognize that that is their data and it's not your data, Leo. They recognize that the data that you Leos have been carrying is the child of a Capricorn person data and information. And the data information, they're going to be kicking you off because it's not yours. And Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius pull these things off. You came here to learn about karma. Oh my God. You came here to learn about karma. You keep on being on the karma wheel, fire sign people being on the karma wheel. And whatever is going on, they're closing off some data and information because they recognize that you Leos have data and information that is for a Capricorn person and their family. They're now gaining the knowledge, the information, and the data. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm feeling pain in my hand. So they're now recognizing and seeing the truth of what was going on, okay? And they're shutting it down. Some sort of a news, yes. The Knight of Pentacles, the Virgo man, and some sort of a new start. They now recognize that a Virgo man was trying to give some of you Leos, a Virgo man with an auto dealer, a Virgo man in another place or another city, a Virgo man, some sort of a car dealership this Virgo man has a connection with, or a Virgo man in another place or another city was the one who gave you some dated information, okay? Okay, at Tower moment, the law comes in. The law recognized that there was a lot of secrecy. They're now gaining a lot of knowledge. Okay, they're now gaining a lot of knowledge over the collaboration of you Leos and how you Leos and others work together to make fast and quick money. Not all of you, some of you. So here we see a huge Tower moment at work because the law came in and recognized there was a lot of secrecy surrounding your business Leos, or you Leos that collaborate with other people and create fast money. The law came in and recognized, especially Leo businessmen, there is a serious offense that is going to be coming in because they're going to be recognizing what was going on. People are going to be staying faithful to a Capricorn person because they recognize how you Leos have lied and create some sort of an illusion. And a corporation is going to be staying faithful to this person because they now recognize that this person was being harassed, abused, and you Leos have been committed a crime of fraud by using this person family identity and information. It's all about money. News is going to be coming in. And I see the end to some sort of a quick, fast making money that was going on. Not all of you Leos, for some of you Leos. I see that they're going to be recognizing that a couple, whoever this couple is, a judgment call is coming down on this couple. If you're married to a Libran, if you're married to a Gemini, if you're married to a Cancer, a judgment call is going to be coming down because they're going to be recognizing that you as a couple have done things that was not that was against the law. Aries now have no foot to stand on. They recognize that Aries have created a crime. They recognize the secrets of a Virgo person that was selling travel documents to multiple people. They now recognize the fraud, what was going on. A Libran man is now gaining a lot of knowledge and recognize that you Leos was and used them to gain a lot of money that was not yours. Then I see this Libran man. This lawyer is going to be dropping a case surrounding a Gemini because they recognize that this Gemini is a liar. They recognize that this Gemini and a Cancer was taking information and data of someone else and collecting a lot of email and documents from emails, and they're going to be recognizing this, okay? So judgment call on a wife, if this person is a Libran, you Leos, or a Gemini, or a Cancer, judgment call. They recognize a huge theft that was going on, okay? Alrighty, let's see what's coming out with the fairies, okay? So we see the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a situation going and surrounding Julius and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a family member or a cousin or a relative. Um, this person, it's as if Julius think that, well, this person have it all. So I'm going to participate to take from them. And the universe is stepping in and said no, because this person worked hard for what they have. And it's a situation that you Leos, a lot of you Leos are very jealous of a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And this jealousy is coming from past life, because this is a past life situation, and there's a lot of jealousy that you have towards this person. But, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, you can't be a spoon, or you can't be a frying pan and want to be a crackpot. Let's face it. It's just a frying pan. A crackpot is designed to slow cook food, to, so much different things. You're just a frying pan. Frying pan, okay? You just put oil and you fry stuff. But a crackpot can do multiple things, and these are expensive pots. Anybody can buy a frying pan. But you got to understand something with Capricorn people or earth sign people. They are governed by the Pentacles. So you can hate them for whatever reason. These people are governed by the Pentacles. And being governed by the Pentacles, that is saying a lot. Okay? So if you recognize, and you can be sitting down and be jealous and hating a person, but you choose the sign that you were born under in order to connect with that element. And it's fire. Well, it's fire. What does fire do? It blazes wild. But the Pentacles, the Capricorns, the Taurus, and the Virgos, they are grounded. They're earth signs, so they're grounded. And they can take the fire, the wind, and the water, and they will still be there. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, jealousy is a form of a chemical imbalance. Okay? Because there's no reason to be jealous. Everyone that is on this planet, you can get it if you work hard enough and you have ambition. So you have to understand why you were born under certain zodiac sign and certain elements. Okay? It's because you need to learn a lesson and a karma. Okay? And I think you Leos are ruled by the Wheel of Fortune. The sun. The sun. Why are you going to be jealous of someone that is ruled by Saturn? Saturn tears everything apart. You're ruled by the sun. Okay, so you have to understand who you are and why you're on this planet, and stop being jealous of other people, because there's no need to be jealous. All right, I gotta leave it here. I'm moving forward. Extended will be uploaded next week.